Hello, my name is Mr. Sunandan. I'm the nursery lead at Montpelier Primary School. In this presentation, I hope to give you as much information as possible about the nursery year and how you can prepare yourself and your child for the start in September. Regardless of the current climate, we endeavor to make the start of nursery a positive experience for you and your child. That's why we have started with the taster sessions in the nursery. These sessions have always been a perfect chance for children, parents and staff to informally meet and greet and to see the environment. Parents have always received this positively. We will also be holding one-to-one meetings on Zoom in September. This is a great opportunity to share any relevant information about your child. It could be the strengths, medical information, allergies, and so on. If your child has any allergies, has a medical condition, or is on medication, such as inhalers, EpiPens, Piriton, then please inform the school by completing the relevant forms and bring the medication on your child's first day. Please use the nursery entrance on Helena Road at drop-off and collection time. The gate is electronic and opens at 8:30 for the morning children or 12:30 for the afternoon children, and it closes at 8:40 and 12:40. It also opens again at the end of the session at 11:30 for the morning children and 3:30 for the afternoon children. At present, the gate opens for the afternoon children at 3:20 for home time. This is subject to change following the government guidance. Please ensure that you are on time to drop off your child and to collect your child. This is the entrance to our classroom. Currently, a system is in place where parents and children have to stand on the yellow and white arrows. Children are asked to say goodbye at the door, and the nursery nurse takes the jackets, bags, and other things from the adult. Parents are requested to wait for their turn to drop their children off at the start and at home time. Staff will open the door at 8:30 or 12:30. It is usually busy at the start and home time. We would be able to answer quick questions if there is a chance. Alternatively, you can make an appointment via the school office. If your child has an appointment during the school day and you need to collect your child earlier, then please use the main gate via the front office. This is an overview of a typical day in the nursery. You will find a copy of our daily timetable in the handbook. At Montpelier Primary School, we understand the importance for young children to learn through play. Therefore, we have incorporated a large section of the morning and afternoon where the children will be involved in teacher-led and child-led play. This is where the children can choose between learning outdoor or indoors. Everything is provided in the school, so there's no need to bring in big rucksacks with pencil cases and books. As you can see on the screen, there are various images of a school uniform. This uniform can be purchased at Juniper in West Ealing. Detailed information can be found in the handbook. Please do not send your child into school with big bags, as these are not required in the nursery. And we do not have space for them in our cloak area. A very big plea from all staff, please label everything, as items do get lost from time to time, and if they're not labeled, then they're unlikely to be returned to the owner and will end up in the lost property box. The foundation stage curriculum is made up of 7 areas. You can now see those 7 areas on your screen. Our aim at Montpelier Primary School is to present the curriculum in a meaningful and stimulating way for your child. Themes and topics are based around children's interests and are planned as weekly or fortnightly duration. None of these areas of learning are taught in isolation and are all linked together within a theme or topic. Themes can include ourselves, families, mini-beasts, space, robots, shops, under the sea, and many more. The themes are flexible in that each year they vary, as we like to take into account interests of the children. A theme may result for something a child has talked about or brought from home that has stimulated interest in the class. More information about the curriculum can be found in our handbook. How can you help to prepare your child for September? Encourage your child to be independent. Practice putting jackets on and taking it off, washing hands after going to the toilet, and putting shoes on. It is beneficial that your child is toilet trained, as this promotes self-care and contributes towards a positive self-esteem. We ask for all children to be fully toilet trained before starting school in September. Please encourage your child to use the toilet independently, including wiping themselves, flushing and washing hands thoroughly. If you think that your child will need support with this, then please talk to us and focus on this over the summer months in preparation for September. We're always here to support you. Reading stories is very important for many skills in life. Share stories with your child. Look at pictures and make up your own story. This encourages your child to use their imagination. Listening to a story read by an adult every day has also a positive effect on vocabulary. Developing writing skills starts with muscle strength. Therefore, it's crucial that children have plenty of opportunities to use their gross and fine motor skills. Let them engage in different activities such as Play-Doh, construction-related toys like Lego or Duplo. Having a variety of mark-making tools such as chalk, pencils, markers and large sheets of papers also support these skills. Visit your local park or playground to let your child learn, play and explore in a wider space. This is very good for their physical development. Numbers and shapes are also an important aspect of children's development. While walking outside, look at shapes and numbers, count objects in the environment and model the names of numbers and shapes. This will encourage children to use these skills independently. Some children prefer to learn outside, so we carefully plan and set up our outdoor learning area to reflect the 7 areas of the curriculum. Here, the children will have the opportunity to play and use skills with more space available. We strongly recommend that parents send their child to school with appropriate outdoor clothing. This way, the children will have the choice of learning through play inside or outside regardless of the weather. Fruit time. The school is part of the government healthy eating scheme. Therefore, all children are offered a piece of fruit or vegetable without charge. Alternatively, you can send your child to school with their own fruit or piece of vegetable, but please ensure it is in a clearly labeled container. We do not allow juice, fizzy drinks or glass bottles. We also do not allow cookies, chocolates, dairy products or anything else containing nuts, as the school is a nut-free school. We have a snack time after tidying up the learning areas. Children are free to choose what they want to eat from the daily selection. Fruit time is a great opportunity for the children to learn about routine, personal hygiene, and talk and socialize with each other to develop relationships. Every child takes a chosen book and reading record home on Friday. This book should be read with an adult. It's important to talk about the pictures, use imagination, and even predict what might happen next. In the reading record, parents can leave a short comment. Book bags should be returned on the following Monday. We start with Phase 1, Letters and Sounds, a scheme developed by the government after the first half term in October. This scheme has 7 aspects. However, in nursery, we only focus on the first 2 aspects, environmental and instrumental sounds. Within these 2 aspects, children learn the differences between sounds and also develop their listening and attention skills. Examples of activities are a listening walk in the playground, hide instruments in the classroom, listening to and make animal noises, etc. We continue our learning after Christmas with 2 weekly phonics sessions. We use the whole school scheme Read, Write, Ink. Phonics. At Montpelier Primary School, we follow the Read, Write, Ink phonics scheme developed by Ruth Miskin. The children will take part in fun, fast-paced weekly sessions after Christmas, based on linking sounds and letters. Children continue their learning in reception, where an information meeting is held for parents with more guidance. We use a software called EvidenceMe as part of our assessment process. This tool allows teachers to take observations of children during their learning in the form of a photograph. We then write a comment about what they are doing, saying and learning. At the end of each half term, we will email you a copy of all the observations we have taken of your child, so you can be kept up to date with their learning and next steps. We understand that a lot of learning takes place outside of school as well, and so the software allows you to send in any wow moments your child may have throughout the year. There is an example on the screen of a wow moment where a child was showing interest in her living things. The parent captured this comment and sent it in as a wow moment to us. Guidance about how to download and sign up to the Evidence Me app will be sent to you in the autumn term. We value our community and relationships with our families at Montpelier Primary School. To embrace this further, we hold several events throughout the year where you will be invited to watch or take part in. More information about these events will be found in the handbook. You are allowed to take videos and photos of special events, but you are not allowed to take photos of the children either from outside or inside the classroom on camera or mobile phones at any other time. This is part of our EYFS Safeguarding Statutory Guidelines. We want to foster positive relationships with all families and very much consider parents as partners to the children's learning journey. To help us with this, we like to keep you informed about your child's learning. Here are some of the things we do to support this. At various points throughout the year, you will have the opportunity to come and read a story to your child's class. We also have a whiteboard on the kitchen window at the end of every session to show you what the children have been learning that day. Some children might go home saying that they have just played or they don't know what they did when their adult asks them what they did. I can assure you that the children do more than just playing, so hopefully this poster will help you with questions you can ask which should prompt the children's memory. Each half term we send out a curriculum map which will inform you about the topics, themes, skills and concepts your child will be learning that half term. We hold 3 parent consultations evening a year where we will share your child's achievements as well as next steps in their learning. And finally, in the spring term, we hold Learning Together sessions where we invite parents into the classroom where you can take part and join the morning or afternoon session with your child. This is a fantastic opportunity for you to get a real insight into your child's day at school. Each week you will receive an electronic copy of the nursery newsletter. On this newsletter you will find an overview of the learning that will be taking place the following week. We always try to put reminders for key events and dates for your diaries on here too, so it's very important that you read these newsletters. Each newsletter will also include a suggested home activity for you to complete with your child. We have found that children who complete these suggested activities prior to the start of the week feel more prepared about the learning that will take place. Also keep an eye on our notice board as we share up-to-date information for parents and carers here. We are very excited about the upcoming year and we hope that you feel the same way. It would be beneficial to reinforce this positivity over the summer months to your child, as some children can feel anxious about starting nursery. We really want to foster those early bonds, so if you could talk about nursery in a positive light, that would be really helpful. We look forward to seeing you all very soon.